Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Winning Edwards. We have a first one to review that notification. To record my build this club right there for a guy. I'm 24. My favorite player is Kobe. So yeah. Next one for him 29 in real life, but my favorite player is Kobe Bryant. So 3 4 God. My player 3 4 God.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Beat the Warriors. Was it Thursday's game? No. Wednesday's game. Beat them. Then it beat the Timberwolves so they 50 blow them out. We also blew the Kings out. 92-44. Both these games on Hall of Fame. But that's also a Hall of Fame. If you lose a game on Hall of Fame, or just put a superstar. You know the drill. Never face the Travelers. Who's 1-2 or 3-0. Travelers have first one for the Travelers this season. The Travelers have Damian Lillard, Senior Sharp, Deity, and then I pronounce. Let's go. Going home.
At power forward, 6'8".
And so much to take in during the start of the season, Richard. It's hard to not overreact at times.
You got to remember that everything is going to get blown out of proportion in the first week. Give it some time, let it breathe before everyone jumps to conclusions.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingen. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. 5 on the clock. Avdia from outside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Edwards against Lillard. He's off on the layup. Now Portland with it. Pass to Sharp.
Back to point, bro. Got 2 blocks.
Back to Lillard. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton tucks it last. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
It's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
Now here's Kamara. And Lillard gets it to go.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Now here's Avdia. Last game for him, he had 14. Shoots from 12. And the shot no good. A bit short.
How did he break that one? He smoked it.
Whoa!
Nice.
What a
huge jam. Let's go.
Right there.
Let's go.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Now here's Kamara. Inside. Out to Lillard. Takes a 3. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 5 points.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
And here's Edwards outside. Avdia pulls it in. The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Edwards.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Avdia with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year. And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Portland moving it around. Edwards against Lillard. And it's blocked by Edwards. James passes to Edwards. Oh, and that one, no question.
James always finds the open man.
Sharp against Reeves. Here's Lillard. Back to Sharp. Out to the right wing. There's a screen by Kamara. Takes the three. And 8 pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 4. That one's good. From James.
React to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Portland ends up going with a new group. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The Trailblazers in second.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Holiday from long range, and the three-pointer goes.
Drew making the game look easy with that three.
Gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Edwards for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Cannot guard me.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Grant outside. Williams a screen on Vanderbilt. Grant against Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Here's Holiday. 3 on the clock. Here's Thibault.
Let me tell you from experience. When LeBron James is locked in on defense, that's a scary sight for a team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Let's go.
Well, let's go. Let's go. Guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you guys.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Portland making a switch here. Avdia's checked in.
Portland substitution.
Here's Avdia. No points so far. Williams a screen on James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Portland shooting their first free throw tonight. And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes. Well, when you send them to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Holiday passes to Henderson. Back to Holiday. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Vanderbilt against Grant. Williams a screen on Vanderbilt. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back to the game. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Holiday and Henderson pair up in the 1 and the 2. Obvious the 3 with Grant at the 4. And it's Williams in at the 5.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Williams with the screen. 6 to shoot. Optia from outside. James with the rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Shot is good.
Let's go.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Grant outside. Stolen by Vanderbilt. For the finish.
Let's go.
Vanderbilt slams it
Let's
in.
go.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
All right, fans. That was your dance team.
By James.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Holiday against Edwards. Williams a screen on Edwards. Shoots from the line. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
Well, a new era in Portland, Grant. Young, raw, and still finding their place.
Yeah, B.A., they've committed to growing through reps and putting in the time. The victories are hard-won, but a foundation is being laid. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Obdia can't get it to go.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Edwards finds Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Holiday against Edwards. Sinks it again. That's his 7th field goal in 11 tries.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Grant outside. To the middle. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Grant. Williams has got 7.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Edwards against Holiday.
Holiday can't go on 1-1. He's taking that matchup for the double.
Defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Edwards against Holiday. Over Edwards. Oh, a beautiful finish by Drew Holiday. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
You talk to coaches about Holiday, they trust his decision-making on both ends.
Pass to Aiden. And here's Reeves. Out to James. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Holiday against Edwards. Back to Holiday. Counted. Holiday's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
It's Edwards with a drive. And no good. Some solid defense from Holiday. Blazers trail by 11. Henderson with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Williams. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. It's Edwards with a drive. And it's rejected. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Klingin, he's checked in for Williams. Kamara comes in for Grant. Sharp, he's checked in for Henderson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Holiday. Here's Edwards. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Klingon. Back to Lillard. And it's blocked by Edwards. Vanderbilt, the pass to James. Now here's Edwards. The three ball. Avdia pulls it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Let's go.
Play by Reeves, snatching the ball and taking it the other way.
Blazers trail by 15. Lillard looking around. Outside Kamara. Pass to Sharp. Klingon with a screen. Sharp goes in. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Ayton was tracking that one all the way, meeting the ball right at the rim. I mean, that's great defense.
And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Grant's checked in for Portland.
Number 1, Jeremy Grant.
29 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Sharp. Back to Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free.
Family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
So he gets them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on and is getting them to the free throw line.
Edwards for 3. Drills
Alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, the ball is it has to be a great play on each end.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Lakers.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of some of those old Lakers games. What a dominant performance so far.
And
that's it for halftime. Thank you.
Let's go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So it's the Lakers now. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. LeBron plays the 3 with Vanderbilt at the 4.
Let's go.
Edwards out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
What a dunk from Ayton. This is how dominant he can be down low.
Richard, it's hard to believe, but this is already LeBron's 8th season with the Lakers.
Yeah, surpassing his first 7 seasons with the Cavs. And look, this is his longest consecutive streak with one team. And he's got a championship to show for it.
Blazers trail by 20. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Guys, back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hayden's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards against Lillard. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. 5th, Donovan Clingan.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Up top, Avdia.
Do it.
Edwards against Lillard. Clingan. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Clingan. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Edwards, a pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Edwards against Lillard. Back to Reeves. They get it back. And book it for Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Lillard against Edwards. Now here's Sharp. Defense right on him. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And the basket by Edwards.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason.
As Shaedon Sharp continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Vanderbilt with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Kamara's got 4 points in the quarter.
He finds the shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Outside Reeves. Outside Edwards. Out to James. And here's Reeves outside. Portland with a rebound. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Outside Vanderbilt. Good.
Let's
the
go.
assist goes to Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got his 4th assist in this one.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Clingan. Jeremy Grant comes in for Kamara. Thibault, he's checked in for Avdia. And Holiday subbed in for Sharp. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stop.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB, physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Outside Holiday. Williams with the screen. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. And here's Edwards outside. Sinks it.
Let's go.
Distance.
6 and 3. Let's go.
Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Edwards with it. Bible picks him up.
After a perfect first half in terms of ball control, the cracks have started to show. And now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Henderson, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. Grant outside. Henderson with a screen on Vanderbilt. Ayton with the block.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Pass to Reeves. The three is up. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Grant outside. Over Vanderbilt. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their defensive efforts have... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Holiday and Henderson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Avdia is the 3 with Grant at the 4. And it's Williams in at the center position.
This is perfect. They're having a hard time defending the triple.
6-3 in the Hall of Fame, bro.
That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting 36% for the game. Not great.
They went blocking where
Portland moving it around. The shot by Holiday, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Henderson. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Holiday against Edwards. Over Holiday. Edwards can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Grant's shot is off.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
Edwards. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Again, the miss by Grant.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Edwards. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. For some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Henderson with a screen on Edwards. Holiday passes to Henderson. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Henderson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Here's Edwards. They get it back. Fades. Basket's good. Edwards got 42 in the game.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Here's James on the wing. Defended by Avdia. And here's Reeves outside.
Let's go. One shot. We're going to put it in. Let's go.
A moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Let's go.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And here's Edwards outside. Here's Ayton. And he battles for the ball. Gets his second chance bucket. That gives him a double-double.
assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Williams up top. Back to Holiday. 1:56 left to play in the fourth. Some solid defense from Edwards. From outside the arc. Outside Reeves. From deep. And Edwards good for three. Edwards got 45 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Clutch.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Great open look there.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth.
And both free throws good for Edwards. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Sharp. Off the outside. Pass to Kamara. Just 5 on the clock. Clinging with a screen. Lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now our player of the game.
Oh, first go. Do 4-0 like I said, Timberwolves again. It was 2-2. Or if face them once, you got that video, it's only play on the road. Mm. Sorry, what's my foot? You know, it's nothing to do the game. We could beat him again. We don't want to, we could beat him again.
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. And it's Edwards in at the 1. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Randall. Six to shoot. With the fadeaway. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. Great tee that time from Edwards. DiVincenzo against Reeves. Here's Edwards. Outside for Randall. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot mode.
Having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and his outgoing nature and skill set. That mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Julius Randle. It's stolen by Edwards.
Bro.
Pass to Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's DiVincenzo after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to McDaniels. Reeves with the rebound. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Edwards, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got 6.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. For the finish, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Edwards looking it over. Randall against Vanderbilt. Randall no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Drills it from outside.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Brooklyn, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they fought their way into that spot. And you have to give them credit for how they played. But now, we'll have to see if they can stay there. And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
Edwards against Conley. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Edwards, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Pass to Conley. From 15 feet away, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Finding the soft spot in the defense there. Crafty work by Conley.
Edwards looking it over. Green for 2 points. Edwards got 8 points.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Conley against Edwards. Clark outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Lakers leading by 3. And here's Edwards from the arc. Miller grabs the miss.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Traps in the tray.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Tie game in Minnesota. And we'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial
Finally,
option and making that extra pass.
Finally.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Reeves in its shooting guard. James is the small forward. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. And it's Edwards in at the point guard.
Down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
That one goes.
Let's go. Stop.
And it's 13 points for Clutch.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Gobert with a screen on LeBron. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Pass to Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a move by Gobert. Closing that open space in the pick and roll.
Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 15.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Minnesota with the ball. Trailing by 4. To the paint. Here's Gobert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Edwards drives in. Fades away. Minnesota with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Dante DiVincenzo. He's jumped in for Mike Conley. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Mike Conley subbed in for Clark. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo against Edwards. Reid with a screen on Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by James. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, guys. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and dominate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scores from a season ago. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Edwards. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Edwards drives in, and it's good for 2.
Let's go.
Edwards got 21 in the game.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And Reed has it in the corner.
Ball.
The second chance effort. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from McDaniel.
Making the save, McDaniel secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Pass to Vanderbilt. That's in. Coming off the assist from Edwards.
Let's go.
Edwards got 5 assists tonight.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leaper. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Edwards drawing the double team. LeBron passes to Edwards. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Now here. Over Reed. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
That is more than enough of us. Let's
Don't let the hell. Let's come back in. Let's go. Lock in. Let's go.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say? Clutch and impressive effort here today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard. Filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Well,
Vanderbilt against Randall. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. No good off the front iron.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Edwards kicks to Vanderbilt. Off target from three-point range.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen
for him.
Randall uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got 9.
Showing quickness off the dribble, something that separates Randall from most other power forwards.
Ayton sets the pick for Edwards. Takes it inside.
Let's go.
Edwards with the stuff.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Edwards kicks to Randall. Reed with a screen on Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Here's and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here is Edwards. Still yet to score. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
DiVincenzo against Edwards. The putback. Randall grabs the board. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. 11-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong.
Wow, Clark, is Austin Reeves been good, especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And he sinks the second. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Vanderbilt, a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards drives in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Buries the long-range jumper. DiVincenzo's got 8.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Guys, back to you.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Edwards. Reed with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 8. Edwards inside. He's defended by Reed.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Reed the pass to Randall. Here's the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got 38 points.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards with the block. And they're moving it up. And Ayton throws it
Let's
down.
4-2. Let's go.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Outside Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Oh, that.
Edwards got 5 now.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Reeves outside. There's the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
It's not 4-4.
41 points for Clutch.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
DiVincenzo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Sinks the triple.
2-4-6.
Edwards got 44.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Lakers 5 right now. James pairs with Vanderbilt to make up the forward pair. Edwards is out there with Austin Reed. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Gobert with a screen on James. Ingles kicks to Clark. The shot good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 15. Outside Edwards. Reeves outside. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him.
Differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Gobert the screen. Ingles with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fires the 3. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in this game. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Conley with the screen on James. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
You know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
For 3, Edwards sinks the 3-pointer. Edwards got 49 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Edwards, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Well, year after year, Clark, we continue to see Anthony Edwards increase his scoring.
Yeah, and I like the fact that his efficiency has gone up as well, Kevin. That's a nice combination. Scoring going up and efficiency improving. And and that's a problem for sure for the rest of the league.
And Clark, one idea the Commissioner Silver mentioned, shortening NBA games to 40 minutes as opposed to the current 48 minutes. What are your thoughts there?
You know, Kevin, I don't know if shortening the game would be an answer. I certainly would love to see the season shortened. Take maybe 12 to 14 games off the regular season, I think would go a long way to enhancing the season-long quality of play.
Edwards drives in, and the shot goes in.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Clutch.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display.
Let's go.
His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special.
Reeves almost making it look really easy. Gets the ball and takes the shot.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the leagues. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
Good on the basket.
Well, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Lakers leading by 18. It's stolen by Edwards.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they're going to close them out here for the 2nd time this year. This gives them a season series lead of 2-0 with just 1 game left to play against Minnesota.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clutch.
Tremendous contribution from him, scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And so Edwards will bring it up for Los Angeles with the drive. It's good on the putback.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, they're headed for the exit.
McDaniels outside. One-on-one fast break. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And here is DiVincenzo. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Clutch.
And that's pretty much it. I'm about to hit the subscribe button, So I'm going to jump over. We got that notification.